And everybody loves Raymond.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
He was a good comedian.
You're talking about the same guy that played Frankenstein in Young Frankenstein?
No.
Wasn't he the guy that played that?
No.
The dad?
Fred Willard played the father-in-law for Ray's brother.
Okay.
And
I'll have to Google it
everybody
or
loves
something.
Raymond. And he played the boyfriend of the guy who worked for Roseanne.
Yes.
The original.
Yes, you'll know him as soon as
Yeah,
you
I've seen him.
Ralph Hoover just chimed in and said no on the drive-in concerts.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a start, Ralph, but I mean, I don't go for it either myself.
No.
I'd rather get in there and punch people and throw beer.
Then why
Somebody-
not just
You ain't sure
watch
he's
it
on
on YouTube when they do live concerts on YouTube and just watch it at home?
Right.
Your Aunt Cherry's on there.
I know we've been chit-chatting.
Yeah, you know, Ralph's been around a lot of shows, so you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Next on the list, I thought this was funny. You got everybody on the page really liked this story. I thought it was funny too. The little short story about Glenn Danzig and his outlook on life.
Yeah.
That, are you a shopping cart person that puts it back in the rack, or are you not?
Yes.
And he revolves everything about life. If you're a person that puts the shopping cart back in the rack, or if not.
Just go loosey goosey.
He's like, you know, are you an asshole or are you not an asshole? You know, kind of thing. He goes, and he compared it to putting a shopping cart back in after you go to the parking lot and put your groceries or whatever away.
Well, that's Glenn for you.
Yeah, it's funny. I mean, you got to read that on our page. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, it is. It is. And Glenn's an asshole, by the way.
Yeah.
I met him. I liked him. He was cool to me. So.
I mean, he was cool to me, but I mean, in retrospect of the things he said and
yeah, I mean, he's a little arrogant at times.
Doyle was a complete ass.
And Doyle was, yeah, but me and him kind of hit it off, but he was kind of a jerk too. But I got how they were being. It was just kind of the way they were putting on their persona, I guess. But
hey, Angela.
Here's another funny story. You could buy a wedding cake topper made out of Slash's real hair.
Why would anybody want to do that?
That's sanitary.
Yeah.
Now check this out. Here's the rest of the story. He actually had this made, his own little topper of himself, and he put his own hair in it back when he got married in 2001.
Well, he's divorced to that
And,
woman.
yeah, and of course they're divorced now. And apparently she sold it online, and now somebody has it, and they're selling on eBay for $3,000.
Good Lord.
Now check this out. I had to have some fun with this one too.
Okay.
Check out. I know there's a lot of guys out there that's went through divorces. And you better hope Slash has a lot of money, because check these numbers out. When he filed for divorce, he had to pay his ex-wife $6.6 million and $139,000 a month for spousal and child support for his two kids, London and Cash.
I am so happy my ex-wife, baby mama, is such a sweet person.
No, wait, we're not finished. He also has to pay 10% of anything he makes for the next 20 years to his kids.
Oh.
As well.
Christ.
To the kids.
Yeah,
That's what I was
which
thinking.
is cool.
Fair enough.
Now, I started thinking about
But
this.
him and his wife have been married for a very long time.
No, they were only married about 8 to 9 years.
I thought they were
Yeah.
married longer than that.
Now here's where I started thinking even more that I thought was unusual. Now, you know, we're normal folks around here. You know, we're hillbilly, Indiana, corn eaters and whatever.
Yeah.
Now, can you imagine sitting down and trying to figure that shit out? Especially, it would be more scary if your kids were in the room. But if you're sitting in there with a lawyer or whoever, like, hey, you know what? Slash, I gotta have some extra cheese on my Whopper.
Right.
So,
gotta pay
you know,
that too. Yeah.
I need that $139,000 a month. You know, I just can't. You know, I'm gonna live on food stamps or something? You know, come on, man.
Jesus, 40 cents extra.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I love that one. I was quoting, was it Chris Rock? He goes, I need some extra cheese on my Whopper. You know, that stand up. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Great.
Good Lord.
Oh man. But what was he goes on to say in that stand up? He goes, you can see, and I'm doing this as Slash, I thought it'd be funny. He goes, all right, Judge, I'll pay the $139,000, but I need some pussy payments.
Fair enough.
No, that's Eddie Murphy that does that. Doesn't he in that one?
No.
No.
No, okay.
Because I know Raw and
Okay.
Delirious like the back of my fucking hand.
Oh man,
Yeah,
that's
I
so
do too.
funny. But God, man, $139,000.
He does talk about alimony
Yeah.
and Raw, but he doesn't
He
say
does,
that.
yes.
Yeah.
With the bush bitch.
Wow.
Yeah.
What are you talking to me, lady, Eddie? Yeah, that's what I started thinking it was from.
Oh, shit. Drop what you're doing. Matney just tuned in.
Oh my God.
Tim Madden's finally here.
Yeah.
It's not a show without Tim Madden.
I know.
That's true.
You know, he came to me online today and he wanted me to start paying like $1 every time he comes on the show or something. I swear, man.
No way, man. He could pay us in slices of pizza. Because I'm a pizza slut.
You are.
I am.
I'm a slut for other things.
Well, yeah.
There's a slide.
I'm just a slut, period.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
my favorite word in the English language.
Slut.
Slut. I want some slut water. Excuse me.
Berry foot.
Talk about money
Very.
some more. Kurt Cobain's guitar for MTV Unplugged is up for auction. The acoustic one he used is real famous. It's going to probably get around $1 million at auction.
His daughter had that and lost it in her divorce to her husband.
Really?
Yeah, because she gave it to him as a gift.
Oh, man, that's messed up.
Jesus.
That
So is
thing,
that who's trying to sell it then?
I think it would probably be.
Huh.
But that fucker should be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and stay there.
Yeah, that's an iconic guitar. It's
It's like some of
Yeah.
Jerry's guitars.
That's the problem with stuff like that anymore. Everybody wants money for everything, so you know.
Yeah. Absolutely.
They just you don't get every to see that.
The coolest thing I think I saw at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, two things. Well, three. The Eliminator car from the ZZ Top videos.
Oh, wow. That's there?
It was there.
Were you
at
talking
that
about Hall
time.
Fame?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the Janis Joplin's car.
Yeah, that was
That
there.
was
The
cool.
bug? Oh, wow.
And they had Michael Anthony's Jack Daniels bass
Oh yeah, that's
and the guitar on the cover of Running with the Devil, the first album.
that was cool.
The
The
white and black one.
the
right?
red and white one.
Oh, it's a classic one.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Awesome.
Hey, did you check out that new show that I posted? I figured you'd like it because it's relative to Pantera.
Which one?
Phil doing his cooking show.
Oh, yes.
Cooking Hostile!
Cooking Hostile. Yes, it's awesome.
If you haven't seen it, we got a show on there. It's Phil, like Beavis and Butthead type cartoon,
Yeah, it's a cartoon drawing.
doing a
and stuff.
cooking show called Cooking Hostile.
Yes, it's awesome. So
Yeah,
hilarious.
Check that out. Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Absolutely.
All right, I'm about ready to see two wet puddles on the floor here. All right, get over here.
Good, now he's off camera.
Yeah.
Is he off camera?
That's the
No,
one thing. I
no.
keep saying that. I like Kyle and wears his mask all the time. At least I don't have to look at his ugly face.
Excuse me.
And a lot of
Sorry.
people, you know, if you want to wear that mask, I'm fine with that. I don't have to look at your ugly asses. All right. Merciful Fate have 6 to 7 new songs ready for a new album. Their first release in over 20 years since 1999.
Give it up, Kyle.
Yeah.
All right.
And that record that came out in '99 wasn't that great.
Tina,
It's
you
called
better
Nine,
get
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so they owe us.
you better get a towel, Tina. There's like
Okay, it's all right.
The
Okay,
Floor's getting all
96
wet.
record's way better.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
We got some sticky puddles.
But
going
yes,
on.
Merciful Fate, King Diamond, thank you. Bless us with some new music, please.
I swear, when you did Evil, when we saw it,
Oh, I know.
that, yeah.
Yeah, when he said that song was coming on, I immediately looked at my ex-girlfriend time, and I was just like, Sylvia, oh my God. She's like, I don't understand. I'm like, just watch. You know.
And when that riff came in, the
He did 2 Merciful Fate songs that night.
I think he did.
He did Evil, and he did he do Curse of the Pharaohs?
No, I would have remembered.
No,
that.
it wasn't that one.
I think he did something off the second record, which I'm not that big on the
Is that
second.
Melissa?
No, that's
No.
Melissa was the first. Don't break the
Don't
oath.
break the oath. Yeah. Okay, I think he did do something off that. But anyway, we got sidetracked there.
Oh, I knew you would.
Well, it's King Diamond, so yes.
I do. That's your guys' thing, not mine. But I know you
Absolutely.
guys love him, so I had that in there.
And we got to see him without makeup. That's
Yes.
Yeah.
Which was, I mean, that's pretty rare, really. He had an eye infection or some shit.
Now here's another way you're going to start seeing some concerts. Clutch and Crowbar announced a virtual concert on May 27th. It's $9. There's like 3 or 4 other bands that are going to play with them, and they're basically doing a virtual concert, and they're going to use some really high-tech camera work for this, apparently, to add a little bit to it.
I can't wait.
We'll see how this goes. I mean, I think we've been spoiled a lot here because we've been getting a lot of free stuff lately.
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden you're changing the rules to change it to $9, which is $9 ain't bad. Maybe to help the band out and get some money to them too a little bit. But I'm interested to see how this works yet. This is another experiment.
It is gonna end up like you talked about the virtual thing to watch NBA.
Yeah.
Wasn't that like $1,000 or something?
It's all over the place depending on where you sit. But yeah, you can use the virtual goggles or whatever.
It's gonna end up being like that.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you think about it, I mean, if you went and saw Clutch and Crowbar in Indianapolis at a small club or whatever, it'd be $25, $30.
It would be, well, depending on where they're at.
Yeah.
Right. But I mean,
I would think if they did like the Egyptian room, which would probably be what they would do, would be like $40.
maybe. I mean, even Clutch usually plays the Vogue, and so does Crowbar.
Yeah.
I mean, they don't play.
I've
Egyptian
never
rooms.
been to the Vogue myself.
That's a great
it's a
venue.
great place. It's
Great
one of the best
venue.
places to go see a show.
Absolutely. No matter where you
Yeah.
are, you're on top of the band.
I have a special place in my heart for the Egyptian room.
Oh, I do too.
Egyptian room.
Absolutely.
Whitewater
Yes.
and
Yeah,
the Vogue.
Yeah.
That's the 3 best places,
Yeah.
hands down.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, Deer Creek and all those places, but they're too big. There's too many people.
Right.
The other places, you have a more intimate scene. It's just
And
Cool.
I swear
That's why I like
that-
Whitewater.
that show that
Absolutely.
I had to go down to the deluxe. I assume you've been
In the basement. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That Exodus show there.
Yeah.
Even though that hallway smells like a warm fart,
Yeah.
it was one of the best goddamn shows I've ever been to.
Absolutely. The deluxe is cool. I mean, that's like taking it old school. It ain't much bigger than your 2 rooms combined right here, is it? At all.
No.
And
And-
it holds like 300 people, and you are on top of each other.
And they technically don't have a handicap area,
Right.
so I had to have them make meal in there,
Right. Right.
which they were cool to do.
Oh man, I should have thrown this in with the story earlier. I thought this was kind of interesting. There was a story today about Phil of Pantera, and they asked him, "Who is the greatest metal singer?" And he said, "It is hands down, Rob Halford of Judas Priest."
I knew that. I knew that's what he would say.
Yeah, I knew it too.
Yep.
And
That's
it's hard to
interesting.
fucking disagree with him.
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
I mean,
Interesting.
when we did singers a few months ago, I mean, Halford was way
Yeah.
up there
He's
on
always
mine.
up there at the top.
And his middle age stuff, like fucking Painkiller,
Yeah.
still fucking excellent.
Oh, geez, yeah. By far. I mean, even his solo records were killer.
Yeah.
So,
Here's some other stuff that's coming out. you might want to know about. First of all, Kansas released a new song, Memories Down the Line. New album, The Absence of Presence, is coming out June 26th.
Does anybody know how the guy from Kansas lost his eye? I would love to know that.
Yeah.
I'm sure we can look it up.
Yeah, we need to. I wish we had that. We need where we had it. A guy that used to do that for us every once in a while. Kind of neat. If you don't mess it up, Tina, see if you can find out.
That's a.
Well, I don't want to mess up the Facebook page.
Oh, I get what you're saying.
All right. Another band. I used to love this band. 10 Years.
Oh gosh, I saw that.
Yeah, returns with their first single in more than a couple years called The Shift.
Yep.
Kind of in that Tool type stuff, you know. They're a real good band.
Yeah.
Neil Young is putting out an album from 1975 called Homegrown on June 19th. It's kind of an album that he never wanted to release, and I guess he's just breaking out and releasing it now.
Okay, we have a break-in from.
Did you find out?
Breaking news.
Breaking news. The Kansas guy lost his eye.
Richard John Rich Williams lost his eye in a childhood fireworks accident.
Okay.
Okay.
Steve
Wow,
Yeah, like
Elmore.
a Steve Elmore thing or something. Gee whiz.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough.
There you go.
Fireworks. They're dangerous, kids.
Yeah. Always are.
They can be for sure.
All right. Also this week, Alice Cooper released a new song.
Yes.
Kind of an uplifting song called "Don't Give Up"
Yep.
for first line workers and stuff.
Have you listened to it yet?
Yeah.
It's phenomenal.
Good.
I mean, it's Cooper. So, you, Kyle?
No, I haven't.
Okay. I suggest you go check it out, and all of you.
Yeah.
This Tuesday, Alanis Morissette is hosting a Jagged Little Pill live stream benefit,
Ooh.
8 o'clock on YouTube. It's basically her and a lot of people that are in her Broadway play that she's doing, and they're going to be on there for a while doing stuff this Tuesday, 8 o'clock on YouTube.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah.
I love Atlantis.
She's got a new album getting ready to come out and stuff, so
And
Cheers,
Little
Wes.
Pill the first time around.
she's
Fucking
on there.
awesome.
Oh yeah. I saw her on that tour twice.
Like a baby.
Blackstone Cherry just put out a new
gosh.
song this a couple days ago. It's on the site. They're going to put an album out. Look out for that.
That's a super great band too.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Really good band.
Damn, I forgot about
Blackstone
them.
Cherry.
Heck yeah.
This week was the 33-year anniversary of Motley Crue Girls album. 33 years old.
Wow.
Can you believe that?
Damn. That was my first concert. Was that tour on July 3rd, 1987.
I saw
Man,
where,
we're getting old.
Yeah.
Getting fucking
Peace of
old.
Mind's like 38.
38, something like that. Yeah, it came out in 83. Or 4, I think. 83, 84, one of the two. Damn. Wow.
Die with your boots on if you gotta die.
Sing Flight of Icarus for us, Kyle.
And,
Dun, dun,
I-
dun, 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 dun,
I can't right now.
Okay.
If the sun breaks across the cloud, an old man stands on the hill.
Wow.
Okay.
We just lost everybody online that we had.
I'm not surprised. That's why we don't have Imagine That karaoke.
Yeah.
Because if you thought me and him were bad, you should hear Mike and Tina.
Yeah. God.
Don't get me started with Maiden Hannah. Don't just.
I don't know why I said that. I've never heard Tina sing. Actually, yes, I have. She used to sing in the store.
Oh, man. I think she's better than you two.
Well, yeah.
You did.
All right.
Hi, Andy.
The Foo Fighters this week are streaming the 2008 Wembley Stadium concert. That's actually a concert where
Yeah.
Jimmy Page and John
Yes.
Paul Jones and Led Zeppelin come out and do a couple songs.
Yes, great show.
Like I said, you know, this is nothing else. You're getting some free stuff that you would normally not get free.
Right.
Like the Prince stuff that's on there right now and all that, which is great if you're a
They-
music fan.
They feel sorry for us for the time being.
Yeah,
Yeah, it'll change.
Yeah, right. That's why, you know, you're seeing $9 by Clutch now. It's all changing a little bit,
Yeah,
you
they're
know.
gonna start charging.
Yeah, give you a little taste. Here, have a little taste, guys. Now we're gonna charge you money for it. Hey, wait a minute, we're trying to do that with the show.
Right. Well, while Andy's on here, hey Andy, maybe me and you should put some Squad 51 shows up and charge $9.99 for them.
It wouldn't be 5 cents for that.
Andy, I commend you on your music videos you've been putting out. They're really cool, man.
Absolutely.
That's awesome.
Kudos for that, man.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It takes guts to do that, man.
Oh yeah.
And you do it, and you do it well.
Yeah.
So
I'm very, very proud of you. That's very cool, Andy.
absolutely.
All right. Oh, here's one for Kyle. Trapped released 2 new songs
Okay.
from Shadowwork
I don't even
out
know who
June
that is.
19th. He's a guy who gets on there and starts fights with everybody on Twitter and stuff.
Yeah, he wants to fight. Who wasn't he wanted to fight?
Ice-T.
Ice-T.
Yeah.
Ice-T.
Oh, now I remember
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, I don't expect this album
That one.
to
Yeah, that song.
last very long. But
Yeah.
hey,
now I
I
remember.
try to put everybody on there. Somebody might like him. I don't know.
Yeah.
This was very interesting, and this will tell you the future of System of a Down.
Which I was
This tells you
listening to.
right here. Surge from System of a Down said he's going to release an EP of rock songs that were originally intended for System of a Down's new album.
Okay.
So that pretty much tells you that band will never get back together hardly to do anything. I think they're going to do a show
They do.
with that Korn, in California. They still said they were going to do that. But if Surge is taking songs off that were going to be System of a Down songs and putting it out himself on an EP, I think he's probably telling System of a Down to kiss his ass.
I mean, that band's been in turmoil for 12 years.
I have no faith that they are going to do anything ever again.
Probably not.
No.
And that sucks because that was such a good
I mean,
band.
read between the lines right there. I mean,
Yeah.
it's pretty obvious.
I mean, Surge's solo albums, both of them are pretty cool. I mean, the guitar player, Darren Malinican, I think's his last name, he had Scars on Broadway, which was a great record.
Yeah,
You know, I mean, they're doing stuff on their own. It's
they
good.
they cannot see eye to eye anymore.
Yeah.
Also, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is uploading hundreds of video clips from past induction ceremonies to YouTube.
Yeah.
From like Led Zeppelin, Prince, Talking Heads, Pearl Jam, all of them.
They started that a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, you can get on there and that's all free. You can
I
check
watched
that
the
out right
Grateful
now.
Dead one.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That's
Absolutely.
part of history right there. That's very cool.
Yeah, absolutely.
Jerry refused to come to that.
Man. I've always been a fan of this band. Dinosaur Jr. says the new album is finished. First one in 4 years. We'll be looking for that here real soon.
Wow. I haven't heard that name in a long time.
Yeah.
Groovy.
Alright. Alright, let's get into this story and then I have one other. We'll get into the Bowie Prince debate.
All
Not
right.
much.
Scarface, the people are Coen Brothers said this week on our page they were going to redo and reboot the classic Scarface movie. This is actually going to be the third time this movie's ever been made.
Yeah.
And we're working on that. I don't know, Kyle. I'm sure you got something to say about that.
Okay, Scarface is one of my favorite movies of all time. That 83 version is just the fucking greatest thing ever.
Yeah. It doesn't need touch.
It doesn't need touch, but if the Coen brothers are doing it, I'm excited about the slant they'll put on it.
Right.
No one will ever match what Pacino did,
No,
and
not at all.
he was the director of the movie. He also directed Carrie.
Scorsese,
No,
wasn't it?
no, he
No.
also directed Carrie. Look that up real quick, D.
Oh my God, why am I drawing a blank?
Fuck. Brian De Palma.
There you go.
Yeah, Brian De Palma did such an excellent job with that film.
Yeah.
It doesn't need to be touched.
Nope.
But there's probably people from my grandfather's generation, when they were still around, that thought the 32 version didn't need touched.
Yeah, see, I didn't know there was another version until I read this story.
Yeah.
That
I've seen the 32.
the first one came out in 1932.
Yeah.
I've seen the 32 movie twice, and it's okay for what it is.
Yeah.
But and the nightclub shooting up scene looks a little cooler, but nothing will ever surpass.
Now, if I read the story right, the only thing I got leaked out kind of it was now the Pacino one was done in Miami,
Yes.
and this one's going to be done in L.A.
Yeah.
That's what I heard, but that's about it.
Hollywood needs to come up with its own original
I
idea.
know.
Exactly.
I'm tired of all these remakes and
I
tired
know.
of them screwing up
Reboots.
this movie.
Come out with some original ideas.
Like,
Gee
I
I mean,
whiz.
what are they going to do next? Remake The Godfather?
Yeah.
Remake
They better not.
Goodfellas?
I mean, Scarface is bad enough. They touched
Exactly.
Godfather. Oh.
Goodfellas?
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
know.
We both loved Halloween 2018.
Yeah.
But I haven't. I'll eventually get it, but I haven't seen it since I watched it 2 times in the theaters.
It still holds up. I've watched it probably 20 times.
Well,
It's amazing.
the original movie is always one I'm gonna go to, and
Well, yeah.
sometimes I forget about those remakes legitimately.
Well, Halloween 18 is not a remake. It's set in the future.
Yeah,
But I know what you're saying. Rob Zombie's was a remake,
yeah,
so to speak,
but
which I thought was a phenomenal movie too.
And-
But
the only thing I hated about Halloween 2018, I realized they needed to do it, but they forgot the backstory from 2, which
with the hospital and all
Yeah.
that. Well, that doesn't exist in that.
I
time
know,
frame. But
it
whatever.
was originally supposed to, but
Right.
they took
Right.
it out. Anyway, sorry, Mike.
All right.
More sidetracking.
No, it's
Come
part
let
of
us
it.
talk about movies.
It's part of it. All right. Here's the last story of the week. Fitting that this is a story because it'll lead into our next segment. David Bowie is releasing Rare, Live, and Well, a .com album. Basically, this whole thing. David Bowie was one of the first people to ever do anything on the internet.
Mhm.
He had his own website and everything, davidbowie.net,
Yep.
with an original dial-up internet provider and stuff. That's how old it is. And I guess he's releasing one of these albums that he had on there that was very popular, and you never really could get it unless you were on his .com
Mhm.
site.
Neil Young does that.
So he's releasing this.
Yeah.
It's basically it's capturing the legendary performer's Earthling tour from 1997.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's
So-
a great album. Great
Yeah.
tour.
So you'll be able to check that out now. So that's
Hell yeah.
that's coming out. That's on our site as well.
Absolutely.
So, and that's a
great record.
Yeah, great story to lead in. If you follow our page and have it going on like you should, we had a little debate going on, and like I said, we're going to do a lot of these now. It's in our kind of our new little segment where artists will battle each other, and we try to pick out who's the best out of the 2.
Right.
This week is our first one ever. We did David Bowie against Prince.
They're gonna battle to the death.
To the death.
Well, they're both dead already.
Well, yeah.
so
Yeah,
true,
that's
yeah.
kind of
they died the same year.
Yeah.
Actually. So,
Wow, I didn't know that. I
yeah,
forgot.
Prince was in April and
Yeah, I forgot all about that.
anyway. Prince
so-
versus David
Yeah,
Bowie.
and obviously what you guys thought, I actually thought it'd be a little closer, but everybody on the page, on the landslide, pick Prince. I would kind of go that way until I kind of started doing my homework a little bit here.
You just have to be contrary.
Yeah, well, I like to start an argument, I guess, when it comes to things like that.
Yeah.
So, we're going to do that. And then let's go ahead and have some fun here. We're going to have Tina do some stuff for us. Any of the people on the show posting stuff right now, you can still put in your 2 cents if you like Prince or Bowie. Put that on there, great. And we're going to randomly pick someone to win a free gift certificate from Monkey Jack. Nice little record thing they do here.
Yeah, Monkey Jack. Is it $15?
Yeah, $15. That'll easily get you 1 or 2 used albums, I guess, depending on what you got, or some incense or something.
Yep.
Yeah.
Zach gave that to us today, and he's wanting to do some fun stuff with us. This is just, like I said, it's in the beginning and stuff we're going to do with a lot of businesses in Newcastle.
Yes.
I think I know quite a few people with
Zach
businesses in
talked to
Newcastle.
Terry.
Yeah, so Zach's a good guy, so we gave him the first dibs on the first chance. They're down there on 6th Street down there, right off of Broad.
Right by VP, the
Yeah.
old VP.
Yeah, he's got a lot of used albums and stuff down there, some used comics and stuff. So
Yeah.
All
So,
kinds of cool stuff. Check it
you
out.
better get on here now. We're gonna anybody that's posted anything on the show, we're gonna end up randomly picking somebody here in a minute. Tina's gonna pick somebody for us. So get on there and say hi or whatever. Call Kyle an ugly bastard just to feel like you're one of us here at the show, because we all do that. I don't know, something, and you'll have a chance to win here in a minute. So
Absolutely.
cool. So all right,
Crackhead.
So most of you all picked
Pick
Prince. Now, I mean, as a fan, I am a big Prince fan. Obviously, I don't know if the picture gave it away right here or anything. We're we got the little Funko up there. Prince did. I forgot about up there.
Mine?
Yeah.
What the hell
So,
are you talking? Yours.
um,
I don't know what you're talking.
So let's get into this debate a little bit. If anybody's got any things to add to it, feel free, on here about this.
Yes.
I got pretty good notes on some stuff to compare. Music wise, okay, well, let's get into this a little bit. Who wants to say anything? Tina, you got any 2 cents you want to throw in, or go around the,
No, I just picked Prince.
Yeah, I know you
Yeah.
pick Prince.
You're a big help.
Go ahead, Kyle. What's your?
Prince has the edge because he's a better musician. He incorporates more of a different. He incorporates different styles, and my vote's just for Prince.
Yeah.
And I'll purify myself in the waters of Lake Minnetonka now.
Well, you're not going to look as good naked as Apollonia.
No,
Sorry.
I won't.
Damn, that's good.
Oh my.
I don't know. What do you got, Scotty?
My vote is to Prince as well, but David Bowie was absolutely a legend.
Yes, he was.
A legend. He did so much. He was the first androgynous musician. He did scores for movies. He was in movies. He made movies. He was
So
an
did
actor. And so did Prince, absolutely.
There's one thing that David Bowie buries Prince on, and you just about said it. What is it? One thing David Bowie did in his life, way more than Prince ever did.
Oh,
he was
and
way better at.
Prince screwed hotter chicks too. So
Well, Prince did get hotter chicks.
Bowie
But
was married to a
do you think Bowie was a
supermodel.
better actor?
Yeah,
A better actor. I can give you that. Absolutely.
and he did. And here's one of my little zingers. I'm gonna bury you guys on this, man. I did a bunch of homework on this shit. You guys are just sitting here like,
I did too.
okay, well, I'm sitting here trying to start a fight, and I'm not getting anything. So
Well, okay, you want this? I'll give you this right off
he
the bat.
did 30 movies. David Bowie did 30